Ну ладно, в общем, начнем тогда третью часть Макса Пэйна. Собственно, первая, вторая у нас закончена. Надеюсь, третья будет не хуже. Надеюсь, третья будет не хуже. Так, мы на среднем будем проходить, на овер сложности не будем. Привет, спасибо.
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Глава 1. Дурное предчувствие, ребят.
I'd arrived in Сан-Паулу a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
It's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Well, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man, we better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him, he's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious though, big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Ha, look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman.
Мы на бизнесмена работаем.
Did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Ля, бандосы. Они вообще знают, куда они пришли, ля? Посос. Что это было?
Things had gone from fine to fucked up in about a
Не
second.
Фабиану, этого
And now
главного
there were
самого.
two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Все, разруливаем. Там не в Тарков играть. Бля, здесь физика поменялась, физика что ли? У вас не лагает? Нормально все, чат? Мне кажется, кадры теряются. Офигеть, насколько физику изменили.
That was the boss lady, only this time.
Лагает. Угу. Сейчас пофикшу.
She wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo.
Так, тоже лагает?
I didn't need a translator to know what these were.
Давайте я попрыгаю, посмотрите.
She was out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be thrown off it.
Да. А чё такое? А чё с игрой, алё? А что здесь может лагать? Это что такое вообще? Ну типа команд всего хватает. Ну в смысле? Оно автоматом стало таким? А так оно вообще будет никчемнейшее, да? Давайте ребутнем пока. Слайд-шоу. Ну это странно, конечно. У меня кадры вообще, во-первых, не теряются, во-вторых, процессор вообще не загружен от Макса Пэйна. Не-не-не, OBS все пока с зелененьким, все хорошо. С инетом тоже все окей. А что за прикол тогда? А может быть то, что старые игры как-то не оптимизированы под это дело? Ну хотя это тоже бред, да, какой-то получается. Что за заставка? А. Здорово, здорово. Ну так, немножко сменил. Сейчас не лагает.
I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else.
Супер. Нормально? Лол. Он очень круто здесь прыгает. И оружие подбирает. Блин, здесь динамика просто жесткая. Вы видели?
That was the boss lady. Only this time
не
she
лагает у
wasn't
вас?
calling for
Хорошо.
more vodka in her Cosmo.
Туда погнали. Блин, офигенная графика. Не тупи, говорит, не тупи, говорит, не тупи, отпусти.
It might have been stupidity, drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Ля зашухерился, не знает вообще, что сделать. Не прыгай, Макс. Транкуила, чат, транкуила. Блин, а может это запретное что-то? Если что, осуждаю их.
You need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man.
Транкуила, транкуила, вот так нужно.
Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
А куда он пошел? За боссом,
I
типа, или что?
imagine the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Это уже игра.
Where is he?
Жмите Q. Ага. Здесь даже к этому пришли. Бля, объекты. Не, ну это круто, конечно. Так как я прошел первого и второго, здесь очень круто все
Dragging
выглядит.
Bronco along would slow them down, but not much.
Где дробовик-то? Давай, Вить, спасибо, что забежал здесь. Застрелить последнего, камера убийства будет там. Офигеть, можно замедлять камеру. Камеру можно замедлять. А ты шо? Не, вот тут чувствуется уже прогресс по сравнению с первой и второй частью. Ага.
It looked like they were taking him out.
И стрелять можно хотя бы уже правой кнопкой мыши целиться.
Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to
Ведь
get
они
him
его
back, but I
потащили.
knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Да я их всех перебью, алё. Чего он с пистолета стреляет? Ля, как в кино. Мигающие кнопки открывают двери. Спасибо за подсказку.
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate.
Так, босса утащили, нужно этот.
The great thing about being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to
Ага.
kidnap.
Нужно еще и улики искать, вы видели?
I had to keep moving. I didn't want to fuck this up more than I already had.
А это хорошие или плохие ребята, которых я только что застрелил? Бора, Бора, Бора. Я просто нужно по колесам стрелял. Бля, я догадался как.
Rodrigo, I'm here.
Хорош.
Mr. Bronco.
Все в порядке, там никого больше нет. Да я открою сейчас. Что дурной, я тебя спас. Здесь, короче, нет смысла камеру вырубать, здесь все время заставка будет.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah. Come on, get up. Come on, get up.
Get up, get up.
You're okay. Come with me. Just come. It's okay.
Ля, его шатает, беднягу.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra é essa vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Vamos, чё?
Chama uma ambulância!
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops.
Normal
About this
cops.
stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Ну, короче, ясно, он бухал. Он еще и закинулся чем-то, да?
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Как будто кино смотрим. Прям фильмец.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we get into a lot of scrapes, man.
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
Boom. It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny.
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela. She's the good sister.
Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. But it's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are.
Игра не короткая, ребята, она длиннее, чем первая и вторая часть. Даже в курсе. Длиннее, чем вторая часть в 2 раза почти. Алло, я тоже хочу в клубы летать на вертолете. Алло.
I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Oh, look, it's Alfonso.
Marcelo, Fabiana, it's been too long.
Você se lembra da minha irmã?
Oi!
Fabiana, I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you. Hey, Marcelo, I think I might have an interesting investment for your brother.
Well, call him up, homie.
I haven't seen him for a while. Last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh, yeah, I know, Anna.
Бля, чат, можно танцевать в чате сейчас.
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man?
I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Fucking monkey from a fucking slum. He acts cool with me. What's that? Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People, fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Лё, опять эта банда. Почему они сразу пытаются схватить, точнее всю семью их порешать? Бля, что за кадры, чат? Вы при смерти. Убейте врага, который сделал смертельный выстрел. Бля, что за механики здесь добавили? Офигеть. Я вообще играть буду или я буду просто смотреть? Возьму револьвер, посмотрю, как он бахает. Ох, УЗИ, возьму УЗИ, посмотрю, как она бахает. Все нормально. Главное, мне не мешайте. Людей полило. Да, игра 12 года. Графика, кстати, очень приятная.
The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor.
Чё, пулька долетела одна?
There had to be another way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love
VIP
a private exit.
Патроны. Мне просто нужны патроны. Смотреть тела.
One bastard's name was Claudio. I found out later he was a pretty big shot soccer player for the Galatians. Some nearly superstar just back from Europe. The usual. Scored goals, scored girls. The only box he'd be getting into now is
Да.
the one he'd be leaving in.
Вот единственное, что с чатом соглашусь, нет той мрачности. Это пока. Потом посмотрим, как оно будет. Мы же не знаем, как оно будет. Можешь замедлять, ля. Хилочек крайне мало, кстати. А, ну, собственно, их и не осталось.
Hey, Сан-Paulu's favorite bodyguard. How's it going, bro?
It's not good. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out there. They went that way into the lounge.
Come here. Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here.
Мне интересно, как так вышло, то, что Макс Пэйн стал телохранителем, типа. А, он какой-то странный револьвер. Че жестко. Не, очень круто сделано. Вы поняли, он теперь не в любом направлении на изичах прыгает, то есть он может и разбиться. Офигеть. Вот и хила у меня нет. Кто там говорил, что она
All
легкая?
this unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Предысторию дальше. А, окей. Блин, хилок нету. Офигеть, плохо. А сохраняться здесь можно? Здесь нет быстрого сейва. Здесь контрольные точки.
Much as I'd like to indulge in self-reflection, this wasn't the time.
Легкий туалет.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Stetling. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college at Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No, that's all right. Sounds nice. Listen, you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't.
Don't be a hero, чат.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Хилок нету, ужасно.
Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Aqui por causa das meninas do Branco.
Я не попадаю. Ля, попадали эти даже. Ой. Так. Зачем мне второй револьвер? Отвратительный револьвер, на самом деле.
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
А что, попал? Куда ты, Макс, прыгаешь? Офигенно сделали. Очень круто сделали, продон. Запрыгивать теперь в каждое окно и в каждое это очень удобно. Нечем похилиться. Почему я не могу две микроузи взять?
I didn't know what they were, but this was a nightclub, and I'd never been a picky eater.
Мне нравится Макс Пэйн боль Омега. А, понял. Плохая идея.
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Сан-Паулу wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a better class of psychopaths. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day. Now, I had a ride to catch.
Так, вертолет. Ля.
All I said! Come on! Jesus, Max! I can't leave you alone for 5 minutes! What the hell happened in there?
They jumped us. Same guys from the party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here now. Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just the guy paying you luck.
Кроме Пейна, на будущее есть планы. Мы прошли первую, вторую, третью часть, то есть серию полностью закончили. Дальше мы играем в VIP-психо, которую нам воровка подарила. Ее проходим, и после этого я, скорее всего, месяц уделю Антхему. То есть я буду играть в Антхем, смотреть, что там есть, что там нету, если он нормальный будет. Вот, если нет, то дальше, скорее всего, будут всякие биошоки. Ну, то есть все классика, которую я сам не проходил, и которую очень хочу пройти. Вот как-то так. Может быть и мафия будет, да. Пока она не куплена, как и биошоки, поэтому не знаю, посмотрим. А что, винтовки без прицела, что ли? Да. Ля, поотстреливал их. Хитман не особо нравится, но Хитман, возможно, тоже будет. Давай, беги к вертолету, ля. Этих я не увидел. Как я первые 2 раза не попал-то? Да, может быть и Дюк Нукинского там самое будет. Я хочу пройти все такие серии, которые я пропустил из-за этого. Из-за смайта. Чего она туда не...
How is this getting around it? I built it! Oh, look, there she is there!
Por favor. Замедляем, замедляем. Ля. Вот и Лёхи. Это первая миссия, как и во второй части. Во второй части такая же фигня была. Вначале было дико легко. Бля, это прям боевик. Я не достаю до него просто. Не понял. А я же стрелял прям в него. Смотри. Вот так вот, что ли, нужно было сделать? Не шатай ты, ля. Тьфу. О, это они понапридумывали, конечно.
There was a goddamn army of these goons. Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Bronco's security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Давай, давай. Так, что у нас из оружия есть? Ну, такое. Есть что-нибудь нормальное? Я так не понимаю, как он берет... Знаешь что? Ладно, пойдем, пойдем.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso. Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher do Branco. Foi por isso que veio aqui.
Кто еще по мне стрелял? Или мне показалось? Бля, как долго летит? Он урон получит? Он урон от падений получает. Прикиньте, да?
Vamos, a gente precisa de você.
Где второй? Привет, Кима. Где полиция? Почему полиция не приезжает? Бля, дробовик надо взять. В предыдущих частях дробовик был имба вообще. Ага, ну тут я дробовиком куда? Вы видели? Он перезаряжается. Он перезаряжается, типа. И при этом под мышку берет дробовик, чтобы перезарядиться. Блин, ну это круто, согласитесь. Видели? Что-то я прям в таком восторге. Даже водичка вон из трупа идет, ля.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards.
А, так он Пасос, этот, который второй охранник, он тоже этот полицейский бывший.
Giovanna!
Max!
Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my God. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What are you doing?
Giovanna! Hey!
Ну пока непонятно, что по сюжету. Пока по сюжету мы охранник.
Around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
My weakness was the drink. Passo's was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
А вот и записочка.
Well, what choice do we have?
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... Well, we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Ля, на сделку пошли с террористами. Ну так нельзя делать вообще.
Sem fazer cagada, hein?
Ei, vocês aí parados, filha da puta!
The gun.
Parado aí! Bota essa arma no chão!
Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun.
Bota essa arma no chão agora!
Slow, slow, slow.
Não faça nada estúpido! Me mostra o dinheiro!
Что им мешает просто их
Put the
застрелить
bag
и забрать
full of
деньги?
money.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
Еще нас
Apparently,
подстрелили.
someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range. They were well-armed
Я бегу,
professionals, and I
бегу.
was starting to feel decidedly
Прыгнуть-то я не
amateur.
могу.
You okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. There's got to be a first-aid kit around here somewhere.
I've been shot more times than I could remember. But this felt different. Maybe fate was sending me a message. Trying to tell me my luck was finally about to run out. Or maybe I just severed an artery and was bleeding out like any number of fools who got shot playing with guns.
Его так
Either
шатает,
way,
чат, я еле иду.
I was failing fast. Shit!
Я просто стою. Ничего не могу сделать, брат. Я бы тебе обязательно помог.
At least one of us had a gun now. That raised our chances of survival all the way from nil to slim.
The guy with the bag must have got hit. He's bleeding all over the place.
He's not the only one. Come on. I think he went this way.
И пока мне очень все нравится. Графика огонь, механики огонь.
Easy retirement money. My blood-stained 401k. A chance to drink for free while chaperoning socialites around town and making sure the poor people didn't get too close. The brochure sure didn't mention any of this shit.
Ой, сейчас бы в сауну. Для эпилепсиков не подойдет, согласен.
Wait here a second.
Ля, надеюсь, его там не прикончили.
Whoa. Looks like I missed all the fun.
You see there, Grandpa? Come on. I'm getting flashbacks to that wedding we worked in Aruba.
Yeah, back to the good old days when I thought I might actually like this job. Dumb sport.
Hey, careful, my friend. That's blasphemy in this town. You okay, bro?
Never better. Whose idea was this anyway?
Yeah.
Давай, залечи меня уже. Ты говоришь, окей.
Is it bad?
Could be a lot worse.
Here.
Thank you.
Right. Here we go. Put the sleeve on, come on. All right, don't be a pussy.
So what now?
We make sure that the right clowns get the money.
Who the hell do you think that was? Tried to gate crash our little wine and cheese party.
I have no idea. This is Сан-Паулу, brother. Could be anyone.
Anyone with access to high-powered sniper rifles and trained killers.
That's pretty much everyone.
Great. So what now, Einstein?
Well, I guess we get these Comando Sombra their money and make sure they know we did not try to trick them otherwise. Fabiana, she won't come back in such good shape.
Caralho, mano, não faço ideia, foi uma cilada, cara. Nós precisamos sair daqui, vamos vazar, vamos, vamos. Onde é a saída, pô?
Come on, come on.
А стелс-миссии тут не будет, я был бы рад.
Essa porra ia dar merda. Quem foi o filho da puta que teve essa ideia de estádio?
Keep moving. За что-то я очкую keep moving. Ну, дробаш грех не взять. Чего он мне предлагает? Вот смотри, я беру вот этот револьвер, пистолет. Ага, беру 2. Да, идем.
So what am I, the button pusher?
Yeah. You're so good at it.
Автостекло брызг. Не, здесь в этом плане все круто сделано. Прям.
Just another day at the office, huh?
You should have known this wouldn't end well.
Didn't even begin well. It was hardly a textbook hostage exchange.
I guess I must have skipped that class. Okay, come on. Let's go.
Where the hell's he going?
What we got here?
Что выкинул?
Money?
You might be able to tell us what the fuck is going on. Seu filho da puta.
Давай, я заставлю его говорить.
Quem nos atacou? Quem são os
Ой, случайно выпил еще один.
Não estou pra brincadeira, filho da puta. Ai! Atenção! Que você nos enganar!
Да, что делает? Вообще осуждаю.
Trouxemos o dinheiro!
Под ребра больно, знаем.
Não enganamos ninguém. Eu não sei.
Vou contar até 3.
Heads up. Here come his friends.
Нормально мне навтыкали так.
We're heading in the right direction.
Так, беру левый пистолет. Так, беру правый пистолет. И у меня должно быть 2 УЗИ. Да, в натуре работает. Ля, чат шарит. Правда, пришлось выкинуть дробовик. Но мы берем пустую ячейку. Поможем взять пустую ячейку? Ладно, надеюсь, патрон не кончится. Фу, блин, фу.
About the same as before. Looking forward to getting out of this shithole.
Okay, let's go.
It didn't sound like we were the only ones getting shot at. Who the hell had tipped these guys off? I didn't know what to think anymore. This town had more smoke and mirrors than a strip club locker room.
Что там, задыхаешься, что ли?
In there, in there.
Pressa. Não, aqui, por aqui. Essa porta aqui, fecha essa porta depressa. Rápido. Que pariu! Ah! Ei, peraí, não me deixa aqui sozinho.
O que, seu viado do caralho? Cadê a porra do dinheiro? Vou meter uma
Это
bala na sua
полиция?
cabeça, filha da puta!
Не похоже на полицию.
Ei! Ei, morre, favelado, filha da puta! Eles devem ter ido por aqui. Vamos abrir a porta.
They seem nice enough.
Sai! Sai! Vamos, pega os caras!
Were they cops?
You tell me. I don't think so. Caralho, porra! Puta que pariu!
Come on, they're going after the cash. I've had enough of these fools. Pega!
Пега. Или кино какое-то смотрит. Пега. Одни заставки в игре. Поэтому она долго проходится, я думаю. О, МПшечку. Блин, да дай мне МП5.
A little late to be giving him his last rites, don't you think?
Look at this blackjack. This is high-end gear. These guys are seriously financed.
Yeah, I noticed. I'll get you one for Christmas. Come on, let's keep moving.
We've still got a sniper on us.
We'll deal with him first. I only got one shoulder left.
There's no time.
The money will be long gone. We gotta stay on the guy with the bag.
I might have written a book on dumb ideas, but Passos sure wasn't afraid to quote from it.
И как избавиться?
Here's someone.
Ага, и все, нет патронов, чат. Я умер. На 360, на 360. Брат, ты мне поможешь? Нет. А здесь дробовик нормально-то стреляет. Патронов нету. А, ну здесь есть. Здесь в натуре, походу, делал пистолет нужен. Не нужно было менять.
Luckily for us, the blood money was still bleeding. The smell in this place reminded me of how long it had been since I'd had any food. A drinker eats.
А что за фонарик? Можно его выключить?
A real drunk eats when he's not. Why do I always get to go first?
Я, знаете, еще что понял, в чем отличие, и оно очень крутое. В том, что здесь, как вам сказать, враги разные. И не резиновый инвентарь, да.
That guy was getting annoying.
The hell did they know about the exchange?
This is Sampa, bro. That kind of cash doesn't stay quiet for long. And these kids like expensive toys. Here, put this on. Have a better chance if we split up.
Almost looks like we know what we're doing.
Yeah, right. Don't speak too soon, brother.
Looks like it's coming from the stands.
Shit, they got the guy with the bag.
Stay here, cover me. I'll go after him.
Hey, keep your headset on.
I'll deal with the guys on the other side of the fence. You take the others.
Whatever you say.
И патронов здесь очень мало, это круто. Ты почему выкинул? Хотя если так, он не может залазить, да? Тебя увидел, выходи, ля. Да спрячься, он не прячется здесь. Мертв. Ладно, это вторая смерть, и то это так. Просто от незнания. Ну, типа, да, присесть, там все такое. А как же мне по ним отрабатывать тогда, не понял. А где мой этот прикрывальщик? Таблеткой вкинуть? Так у меня нету их. Блин, как он неудобно встал, я не могу его. Что происходит? Почему он меня не стреляет? Офигеть. Почему он выкидывает? Разгрузка нормальная, разгрузка нормальная. Тарков приучил смотреть за разгрузками.
All right, I'm inside. Looks like a VIP lounge or something. I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out.
Vai nos matar, hein, se a gente não voltar com dinheiro, hein? Quem é a menina? É alguma alpinista social, hein, casada com algum cara. Ele tá aqui!
What's happening, man?
Exactly what it sounds like.
Так, тихо-тихо, отрабатываем, чат, отрабатываем. Бежит для... О, близко тут. Почему он выкидывает? Самоубийцы, да вообще не говори. Они пушат типа меня. Но их очень много здесь. Слушай, она жесткая, жестокая, я бы сказал.
Looks like some kind of maintenance elevator.
Elevator.
Where you headed?
I'm going up. I don't know. Guess I'm nowhere nice.
Воспринимай себя, их как крипов, а себя как тавер.
Just people shooting at me. Our surprise guest brought a lot of friends. All right, I'm in the upper stands.
I see you. Be careful, you got company.
Вы просто взорвали. Прикольно. Оралья. Побьет. Да тихо. Смотри, чат. Главное не разбиться.
All right.
У меня хп нету, просто нету хп.
I made it.
Ля, даже через это.
It's all clear up here.
What about the kid with the money?
I don't even. Must be still in this section.
Wait. Hang on.
What's happening, Passos?
The whole gang up ahead of my way. I'm almost out of ammo, bro. Make it a run for it.
All right. Try to clear you some space.
Окей, окей. Нужно дать спейс. Пасосу или как его? Пасосу. Ля, он их прям обманывает как. Ля, прям в это, в ребро. Все нормально? Ну, по нему работает. Через руку. Что ж там за калибр? Каких этих? А. Замедляем. Блин, вот это забавно, то, что ты сам управляешь замедлением. Ля, МПшечку пробили вообще на изичах. Я, говорит, без патронов, там трупов тьма с оружием.
Shoot one at a time.
Don't tell me you're ammo as well.
Чего?
Max, on the other side. On the stairs. Come on, Max. Help me out here, Max.
Ай, прям в этот.
Alright, I'm making a run for it.
Крутой Макс, вот этот. Ну, типа да. Не, игра хоть выглядит нормально. Смотри, чат замедлил максимум. Ой, прям в челюсть.
Clear, Max. Damn, bro. That wasn't fun.
Listen to me, you head for the chopper. We need to be ready to get the hell out of here. I guess I'll stay on the money.
Sounds like a plan.
Bit late for a plan, pal.
О, ля, тут работает.
Now we got another sniper on me. So let me deal with this guy first.
All right, bro. I'm moving too. Stay in touch.
Привет, Долорин. Но все очень странно, то, что он бросил, да, вапу и пошел, типа, с пистолетом.
Place was like Fort Knox.
Hey, Passos. Passos. I've got you on the security camera. Where are you?
I don't know. Somewhere in this goddamn stadium. Jesus.
What's going on there?
I think the guys that came to rob us are coming to finish the job.
Remind me again, who are these fine gentlemen?
Some kind of paramilitaries, I don't know.
Paramilitaries?
Right-wing guns for hire, ex-cops military, I don't know. They can handle weapons.
What's going on now?
Guy's pleading for his life. He's saying that Fabiana is being held at the docks of the Chete River. Oh, Jesus, they've shot him.
Oh, нам еще и инфу слил.
Now we've lost the wife and $3 million. The boss will be giving us a raise at this rate.
Yeah, that's messed up, all right. Come on. We gotta get out of this place. Take care of that guy in the IT tower. I'll meet you at the chopper.
I'm gonna make a run for the light rig.
I had a hole in my second favorite drinking arm, and the only way we were likely to get Fabiana back now was in installments. Whoever our uninvited guests were, I was about done playing soldiers.
Надоело играть с ним. Много там еще таких этих. Снайпера отсюда не достать, я так понимаю. Ой, щелкает как орешки.
There was only one way up there.
Наверное, только один. Окей.
Okay, I'm going up.
Давай, киборг, привет.
I ain't gonna drag this out.
Что я видел?
We'd half destroyed Сан-Паулу's most hallowed place of worship. Looking back, it was strange how the cops never showed up, but things had a habit of only making sense to me.
Ну, кстати, правда, почему копы не появились?
Run out of time to fix them.
Плохо, много хп потерял. Здорово, мой Грантыч. И куда мне?
This is a bad idea.
Ё, какой Рэмбо. Не, у меня нет модеров. Да и не серьезно, я в историю в этот впитываю в себя.
I got the bastard. I know. You know how to make an entrance, bro. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Deixa pra lá. A gente tá sendo pago pra pegar o dinheiro. Não aqueles dois.
Tá bom.
Ой, они ошибку совершили, надо было убивать.
Yeah. Fantastic. Another good day's work. Trouble seems to find us, Max.
Sure. Trouble finds us the same way you found me. Slumped in a bar. Drunk on self-pity. I'd been sitting at the bar for 3 hours, or about 5 years, depending on how you looked at things. I tried not to look at things. I tried not to think about when it was that my existence became less about the things that make up people's lives and more about the holes that losing those things leave behind. But I wasn't doing a very good job at it.
Oh, the women! I need to get laid,
Put the
baby.
music up! We're here!
These pricks had been annoying me for days. They were typical Jersey rich kids. The ringleader, I think his name was Tony. His dad was some well-known hood, drug dealer, racketeer, pillar of the New Jersey community.
Line them up, line them up, line them up.
Let me ask you a question.
Let's go.
Where the fuck are your donuts?
This kid had a well-developed sense of humor for New Jersey.
Seriously? I thought I told you to get out of here, old man.
Ой, сейчас я им люлей надаю по ходу дела.
It's a nice echo. Your gorillas have personalities of their own, or they just agree with everything you say?
Very funny, old man. Very fucking funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, has-been washed-up old cop should go on TV. Yeah. Tell some jokes about how you got your wife killed or some shit.
Yeah, where's the little old lady?
Or how you got involved with killers.
Бля, все с части вспомнили.
That's a good line. You practice that in front of the mirror in your underwear? Your father owns this town. Yeah, dear old dad, well-known drug dealer and murderer. You're nothing but a chump.
Hey,
disrespect my family. You ain't got the right.
Hey, you don't take that from this punk, Tony.
I ain't taking nothing from him. God hasn't already deprived him of. But I might start anytime. Now say you're sorry. You fucking has-been caught, motherfucker. Say you are sorry.
Say you're fucking
Look
sorry,
away from me.
you
Look away
fucking
from me. Don't you stare at me. Say you're sorry.
Listen to him.
Давай, Алексей, пока.
Don't act clever, you fucking leather jacket dipshit cop cunt. Don't act clever. I will blow your brains all over this counter, every fucking where.
Come on, Tony, calm
down. Don't fuck with me, Marty. I'll shoot you as well. Don't fuck with me.
Marty, he ain't fucking kidding.
Put the gun down, son.
Who the fuck is this?
Put the gun down now.
Hey.
Thank you. Now get the fuck out of here before you get shot.
I got you. Who the fuck are you? I got you.
Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
Go on.
Fuck off.
off.
Get you, motherfucker. Coming back for you,
Yeah.
you fuck.
I look forward to it.
Yeah? Stay right here. Stay right here. You don't know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, whatever. Max fucking Payne. How you doing, man?
I'm doing about as good as I look.
You don't remember me? Pasos. How Pasos?
Лёва Пасос как изменился.
Academy together, man. You don't remember?
That's going back a long way, French.
I spent 5 years on the beat in the Bronx, working homicide. I nearly got killed, man. I gave up. I got into private work. Here, Central America, Brazil, where my family comes from, all over.
Ah, that's great. Travel, see the world.
Yeah, keeps me busy. I take care of people, you know, proper bodyguarding. Hey, I'm working for a good firm. I'm actually here on a bit of a recruitment drive.
Yeah, well, why don't you drive on off back into the sunset there, Pesos?
Pesos.
At least let me buy you a drink.
Yeah, sure. Anybody can buy me a drink.
All right, 2 more. Look, this is the way we do it in Brazil, baby.
I had to admit, I kind of liked the guy.
Hey, another round. Max is buying.
He had a great set of stories, but I still wasn't interested in becoming a white knight again.
Saúde.
Cheers.
What, I don't look like I go to Shakespeare or something? Saúde!
Cheers.
You faggot still got something to say to me?
Yeah. Fuck off.
I don't like spics who tell me to fuck off.
Well, good for you. Now fuck off.
Don't stare at me, whore.
Fuck you, asshole. No dick, asshole.
What'd you say?
You heard me. I'm not frightened of you, you spray-tan Guido douche.
Girl sure had balls. I had to give her that.
Я не знаю, надо было стрелять или нет.
Guess I never liked seeing girls get hit. But from that moment, I was dead in that town.
Тихо, это же дети. А мы их всех убьем, ладно. Как же он переворачивается. Он очень круто в этой части прыгает. Он очень круто прыгает. Короче, я, походу дела, буду телохранителем дальше на этого чувака работать. Тут меня защитил, у меня жизни нет. Деталь золотого, что?
The bar held a lot of memories for me. Most of them fuzzy, but memories nonetheless. This looked like goodbye.
Я так и знал, что за баром будут.
И
куда мне идти?
They'd barred the front door. Of course, we were trapped in here. The only way out was through the back, exactly where they wanted us. I'd gotten into my share of bar fights, but that night made me wish for any one of those. It ain't often you get nostalgic for getting your ass kicked by 6 sailors on shore leave.
Tony's gone. TJ, Vincent. Joe, shit!
Это наш чувак был.
But there ain't much left of it. Joe,
Как я должен был узнать, что это он?
You're alone on that one. I'm still hoping I won't remember this tomorrow.
Чего он мне не помогает? Фу, блин, опять ты. Ты почему ты не стреляешь? Да.
Time to see what's waiting outside for us.
Well, it ain't gonna be a warm cup of milk and a blowjob.
Blowjob. Короче, здесь нужно бегать на туре только с пистолетами. А то я буду сейчас здесь блоуджаба.
The only way my first meeting with Passos could have gone any worse was if he turned a gun on me along with everyone else. I should have realized partnerships start as they mean to go on.
Stopped. I told you to stop. Fine. What do you mean we're fine? Come on, huh? What? Fuck this!
Вот это я ниндзя, да, отработал. Блин. Ой, в машину врезался. Как по второму стрелять-то сразу. Прям в колени ему, ля.
But this was no time for bad jokes.
Что тут было? Да ничего в баре тут не поделили с одним парнягой.
Ain't gonna make this easy for us, are they?
Stay over here. Cover me.
Yes, sir.
Прикрой меня.
He could have been setting me up for a fall, but something told me to stay put and trust him.
Бейте его, да.
There he was, back in amongst it to help me out of a jam.
Давай, братан, отрабатывай. Почему я один это делаю?
The bar was right around the corner from my apartment. It only took a few minutes to get back.
Заставки. Игра вся в заставках почему-то.
It's a nice place you got here, homie.
Thanks for noticing.
Why are you living like this?
Like what?
You know, scratching around? Sitting in bars all day?
Maybe I just haven't found the right guy to put a bullet through my head yet. I just don't know.
I can get you work, Max. Work that only a guy like you can do.
Can you give me work sitting in a bar feeling sorry for myself? Where do I sign up?
Saúde.
Gesundheit.
You were the best guy in the academy. And you won medals on the street.
Hey, I lost loved ones on the street. Right? Family. More than once.
Yeah, I know. So leave. Start over. You've mourned enough.
I ain't a cop no more.
And this ain't cop work. This is protecting people in places where the cops ain't too hot.
No thanks, pal. I think I just better lay low for a while.
You, I want on the roof. You, I want on every doorway. And you guys, I want every fucking corner covered.
About that plan.
I'm coming after you, you motherfucking murdering bastard! Me and 100 angry greaseballs!
Who's that?
Anthony DeMarco. He's the father of the kid I just shot.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Откуда он знает, что именно я Макс Пэйн?
You killed my only
We gotta get out of here now.
You're not inviting these guys in?
When had I ever needed to invite trouble in? It always found me, no matter where I hid.
Vamos, man, let's go! Droga!
Офигеть, а как же я буду... Тихо, итальянская мафия, бля.
Hey, you're fucking dead!
А это кто?
Shh, my boy. Don't be afraid of the fires. You think they'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene.
Не, итальянская мафия, по-моему.
Come to me, you sinners, you evil men. You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire.
Чего?
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that. But I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for. A chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night.
У него вон бомба.
Made me wish I'd got to know him better.
Смотреть ТВ можно.
Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy, episode 203. We
Забавно, да?
on a date.
Забавно, можно прям смотреть телек, лол. Прикольно. Офигеть, у него сколько этих. Да, в смысле, надо и проходить игру дальше. Ау! Чё не... Погорелица, блин.
Away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
Кто стреляет, я не вижу. Что там делаешь, амиго? Почему мне приходится так запрыгать? Что, не может залезть, что ли? Стреляют-то больно. Ты не жилец уже. Как перелазить? Ау! Пал в плечо мне прям. И что, долго мне их так убивать? Или мне нужно прям туда идти? Ля. Что это за вор был, не понял.
Gunfire over Hoboken. Felt strange to be at the center.
Как мне настрахило.
Target, that is.
Да мне и так нормально залазить, конечно, просто странно.
Last round of applause.
Выглядит забавно, конечно.
Coming into Newark Airport. Get right on the Pulaski, pal. Don't look down.
Дверь подсветилась или мне показалось? Показалось. И куда мне? Куда мне? Я научился залазить сразу. А, наверное, вот.
Let's look alive. We're gonna get this prick. Come on, wanna hear some motivation? Let's go.
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
I heard something.
Старый стал неуклюжий.
Up there!
What you bitching? Oh, there he is! Shoot him! God damn it!
Сейчас будет жестко, чекайте. Прыгай.
You need some help there, brother?
I needed help 5 minutes ago.
You look like you were doing fine.
Yeah, well, it doesn't feel that way.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
А, все, уже играем, да?
There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
Килка нужна вообще очень-очень сильно.
They're always one step ahead.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles.
Ау! Шею прям. Давай, давай, отстреливай. Вот это он спрятался. Ну, калаш грех не взять. Хилочку бы. Братан, чисто.
Fancy seeing you here.
Бля, можно лежать. Кататься получится? Оп, оп. Давай, шашлык.
Might make the pain of leaving somewhat easier.
You settling in here? Come on, let's go.
Да подожди, я патроны собираю.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop in me clocked it months ago, but the deadbeat in me didn't give a shit.
What the fuck? Oh, shit, Tom, are you serious? Go, go! There they are, spread out, let's go!
Видите, сколько мафиози? Калаш выкинул, подними. Каким калибром должно... О, как они рядом прошли. Смотри.
Just don't show the blood so much.
Тихо-тихо, хилочку.
Always in
Можно
moderation.
открывать холодильники? Нет. Опа, золотая часть для оружия. А что за золотое оружие? Кто-нибудь проходил? Скажите, пожалуйста, что это такое?
Okay?
Бля, психи. Здесь просто по всему двору расселись или что? Анимация классная. Ну, уходи уже.
Dead end.
But you knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
No, do you? Let's go, amigo.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?
So here we were, miles up the Tietze River, looking for what we did not know.
Max. You listening? Max! So like I was saying, I think they're a group called the Krashapret.
Why'd you tell me they were called the CS?
They are. I mean, Fabiana, she was kidnapped by the CS. The guys that crashed that little party at the stadium, they were a group of paramilitaries.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow it. The government can't even follow it. It ensures that no one's ever guilty.
So why'd they do it? Bust us at the stadium.
Somebody told them we were gonna be there with a whole lot of money. Anyway, the money's gone. Just hope we can get the girl back.
Yeah, me too. Wonder where the hell she is.
You know, there's a harbor about a half a mile up. She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I've been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I've been stuck in the past so long I'd forgotten what year it was.
Hey, Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere.
Ля, сейчас миссия будет, по ходу дела, в джунглях. Я как будто кино смотрю, а не играю. Просто кинчик. Бля, а что буду сейчас этим? Хитманом?
Looked like Passos had brought us to the right place. That was the chopper the Commando Sombra used to escape the nightclub attack. If Fabiana wasn't around here, then at least someone knew where she was had to be.
Так, и куда мне?
Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect. I had no idea what lay ahead. And as much as part of me would rather be anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation right here.
Напоминает Uncharted.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns.
Ну что, мне их отработать надо, да? Ну так себе тихо получилось.
So far, I'd managed to keep a low profile, a bit out of character for a guy who's only comfortable with a bottle of whiskey or a gun in his hand. I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along.
А что, они Фабиану здесь держат, типа, или что? Графон норм? Ну да.
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Vai se fuder, cara! Vai tomar no meio do cu! Eu vou te meter bala, hein? Vá se fuder, porra! Oi! Dani! Você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
Ля-ля-ля. Тихо, как ты уклоняешься? Нео, что ли? Они меня слишком рано увидели, чат. Я думал, я тихо пройду. Тихо, алло.
I didn't want to think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana soon.
А те типа выстрелил, не слышали, да?
If at all.
Что они кричат, блин, на меня? Все, тихо, не получилось. Забайтил, поняли? Давай, киборг, спасибо, что пришел. Прыгай, прыгай, Максим. Ау. Сзади никого. Робостат отличная катка. Но это первая катка просто. А как я присел? Он умеет присаживаться? Как же его сейвит эта штука-то? На что присел? Но пока еще не решил я. О, такой бедняга, ля. Цепочка золотая у него, да, красивая? По-любому где-то есть цепочка. Ой, цепочка, господи, хилочка здесь. Вот та комната. Я не серьезно, я прям в игру что-то вслушиваюсь, мне прям нравится. Прям нравится. А эти типа тоже сидят такие ни при чем.
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play.
Просто игра серьезная, и тут не поруфлишь особо.
But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
O irmão já falou, velho, eu não quero ela inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, cara, tá virando uma cilada essa porra.
Бля, да я только начал играть. Не вижу прицел. Да блин. Надо врезаться. Бочка не взорвется сзади меня, которая справа точнее. Убили, да ладно, давай еще раз, давай еще раз. Я готов прям переиграть. Мне не нравится, что здесь сейвов нет, как раньше. Я так кайфовал от этих сейвов. Так, с автомата, да. Двух. Бля, штабелями прям падают. Хорошо, хорошо. Алаш. Лежать. Просто куча патронов, нет хила, пожалуйста. По-любому где-то здесь запрятанный.
I was in a cocaine factory, but I'd stick to the depressed. It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Branco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched.
Неважно было, кого именно. Ну, в принципе, какая разница, правильно, кого воровать?
Serrano had taken Fabiana through the garage door. I had to find a way to open it.
Так этот Пейн без сейвов, здесь контрольные точки. Это уже такая более современная версия получается. Ля. Так, а как же мне ее открыть? Может, я что-то пропустил? А.
I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
С чего я стреляю? Только за... А, калаш. Что-то калашников странно стреляет. Тихо, тихо, парняги, я вас не видел. Офигенно. Слушай, ну я прям кайфую, я прям удовольствие получаю, прям наслаждаюсь.
These were the floor plans to the nightclub. Seemed Mr. Serrano like to be prepared. Proper little Boy Scout.
Типа я не думал то, что Макс Пэйн, вот именно третий, он вроде не сильно уж новый. Ну, не сильно ушел вперед от первой и второй части, но он настолько крутой прям. Я могу здесь? Не могу. Слабенько графический третий. Экзимка, ему сколько? Он 2012 года, дядь. Прикинь, ему 8 лет. 8, он выглядит вот настолько круто. Я, правда, я думал, хуже будет. Караль. Как для игры, ребят, это очень много. Да можно стрелять, Пейн. Игры очень быстро устаревают. А с нынешними тенденциями еще быстрее. Плохой заходик, видимо. Видите, их там сколько? Ну что, сами себя взрывают там? Офигеть, у меня хп. Не, ну я так подозреваю, что я умер, конечно.
Seen Fabiana in a worrying amount of time, but at least I wasn't following a trail of her fingers.
Или я здесь найду что-нибудь. Хилочка бы мне сейчас не помешала, конечно.
To mix these with alcohol, but on this special occasion I'd make an exception.
Так, тихо, Рэмбо. Где они? Где они Фабиану прячут? Блин, я уже хочу дособирать вот эту пушку и посмотреть, что за ручной пулемет. Привет, Серег.
There they were.
Курите, это иду не
I had the
кончай. Я уже
feeling I've
терпеть
been
не
running
могу.
one step behind ever since I got to this country. And maybe a few years before that as well.
Так, ну я их увидел. Пора их отрабатывать, чат. Мне показалось, этот чувак сидит. Интересно, он спасет Фабиану? Должен спасти. В воду не прыгай. Я случайно прыгнул. И залез обратно. Лёг, сделали забавно. Я думал, я типа умираю в этом моменте. Ну все, я Рэмбо, чат. Ладно, не Рэмбо, пошутил. Броник просто слабенький. Я забыл про эту механику. Когда меня кто-то убивает, я могу своего убийцу убить и тем самым похилиться. Лол. Я забыл совсем. А еще думаю, что-то я долго так падаю. Да я же убил его, алло. Что-то я помню, что их дохерища было. Тихо, не стреляй в меня. Хорошо. Ничего нету. Из золотого. Блин, они все с этими бегают. Ну давай возьмем, попробуем. У меня так патроны на калаше кончились. Да, я как чувствовал. Куда мне? Не, забавная механика, кстати. Типа, если тебя кто-то убил, ты его убиваешь просто. Если получается, если есть патроны, и все. Это прям забавно, я бы сказал. Это, конечно, оказуаливает еще больше. Ведь первый Макс Пэйн мне, собственно, не понравился из-за того, что он дико не казуальный, и там сохраняться приходилось на каждом шагу, чуть ли не каждую секунду. Ау! Здесь классно, что он врезается во все. Ну и все, я умер. Их. А на каком моменте-то хоть? Где, насколько здесь чекпоинты? Такие. Власть. Расстрельность высокая, но патроны очень быстро кончаются из-за этого. Чтобы они по бочкам сами не стреляли. Хорошо. Лодка будет плыть, да, насколько я помню? Не, нормально, я бы не сказал, что супер легко, но есть, да, казуальные моменты, конечно. Казуальные моменты. Еще и бахнет, да? Я думал, мы ее спасем, как бы.
Okay, don't worry, hang on.
Boy, did I need to hang on. The whole operation was slipping out of our grip. I was an overconfident jumper going into the jungle alone.
Shit, more company!
How's she look, man?
Что, живой? Я же тебя попал. Это классная миссия, мне нравится.
Can't take much more damage, Max.
И вот как говорит, не пойму. Пушечка-то нормальная.
Jump behind us, Passos. See it?
Ну это прям боевик, прям из 2000-х боевик. На самом деле это очень забавно выглядит, очень забавно играется. Я прям чувствую вот эти вот старые игры прикольные стрелялки. Сейчас такое, ну, немножко другое делают. Черт, я не увидел эту штуку. Провалено. Да не провалено, я просто не увидел. Сразу провалено. Давай заново.
That boat is blocking us from the one we need. I can't get a shot on Fabiana's.
Мне мышки не хватает так крутить-то этой. А, так я с пулемета стреляю, вообще пофигу. Мне не нужно даже перезаряжать его.
We can't lose her.
Что будет? Фу, блин. Еле успел.
We need to get past that decoy boat.
Не, атмосфера чувствуется, что это Пейн. Может, не такой, как первый, но это Пейн. Приятно, Вань. Тортик, это зашибись.
Think she's flooded, bro? I gotta try and get her back up. Come on, let's go, brother. Easy, fuck it.
Чувствуется, что это Пейн, но другой немножко. Ой, сейчас рванет. Вот.
Over there, man, over there. Just drive.
Бочки не взрываются. Просто вот эта третья часть, это прям фильм. Ты играешь в фильм, типа. Это немножко другое. Давай, взрывайся уже.
Hey, I got it. I got it. I knew you could do it. Very cool. Hey, you see that? Shit, look out, more of them.
А уже куда осторожнее. Водителя нельзя убить. Мне не нравится. Во всех играх любил убивать водителей. Достижение холоднее, чем у дьявола сердце. Ля, посмотри, какой у вас стример. Я не удивлюсь, если машина сейчас еще с обрыва полетит, типа в боевичках старых. Еще едет.
Hey, hey, that's them. We're back.
Nice job. I'm sure they missed us.
That's us on your right. Look out.
Ёрш, твою мать. Видели?
Hey, I got an idea. Hold on.
Ah, shit.
Give it some throttle. Fucking look over here.
Что у нас лодка дымится? Еще хп у нее много. Тут что такое пулемет? Всю игру с ним бегает.
They got an armada out here.
Что, не пробивается? Это что, стекло?
Tourist office should get a load of this.
Man, they know all about it. Chose a different campaign. guy sneak? It ain't hard to hire. Hey, we're on him again.
See Fabian?
Move up, Arthur. All right.
Как же их будут отстреливать? Если я сниму водителя, тогда что будет?
This is screwed. We're not coming this close to let him go.
I'm afraid this shit's gonna come down to more than willpower.
Офигеть, их в натуре сколько? У них что, прям правда армия, что ли? Кто финансировать может столько людей? Смотрите, как в боевичках. Сейчас еще сверху, если отстреливать дадут. А, они дадут. Он еще и прыгнет, нет? Нет. Чуть Фабиану не приговорил. Часть первая пройдена, получено достижение. А что, не было, да, варианта успеть всех перестрелять? Мне кажется, не было специально.
Fabiana had slipped through my fingers for a second time. Another habit I didn't want or need.
It's close. We almost had her. Damn.
I don't think we ever had much of a chance. No one told us they had an entire goddamn army.
I don't think anybody knew. Crazy shit.
Yeah. It's all crazy, pal. Non-stop insanity. Thought I left all this shit behind. Easy gig, you said. What a fool I was to get involved in this madness.
Ну что, я думаю, мы закончим первую часть прохождения именно здесь. Как вы думаете? Фабиану будем уже на следующий стрим спасать. И на следующую часть. Я думаю, то, что да. Пейн забухал. И все это нужно перенести во вторую часть видео. Прямо тут. Как говорится, для потомков оставлю. Слева будет подпись на канал. А справа как бы актуальные видео и все остальное. Запись останется на ютубе, естественно. Пойду, говорит, покушаю. Приятно.